from Seattle for today in a
yeah, this is the last time a parking. All of a sudden, the storm descended on Denver, and it was a light show, and hail was falling. It was rivers of water and ice. And I was at dinner, so I was kind of on my way home, and the started raining. So I ducked to the parking garage to save the car. Had to get Weather Nation's video because then I got to discover all my small little plants like tomatoes and basil just covered in hail. Hey, what are you going to do? The thunderstorm is part of this cool pattern in the southwest that will continue. As we look at it, there are multiple of those. One goes away today. There's one big one tomorrow and Sunday. It really drives the weather here in the southwest. In California, Nevada, continue to monitor your rivers. They're running high, they're running fast, they're running cold, so be careful if you're going to be jumping in. Snow melt in use today. We're not bad. Isolated showers and storms near Elko. Tomorrow's weather day, if you want to go out, you can try to get down off the mountain by noon, because by noon and thereafter, we have heavy rain developing. Starts in the mountains, which is in Reno. Do you see what I see? Blue. By Sunday morning, snow in the South Sierra Nevada range, and our model at 6 to 12 inches of snow. To the precipitation side, that could be resulting in ice. Keeps temps cool. 70s through the weekend in Reno, and I guess technically it's still spring. Summer starts a couple of days from now, so I guess we can't gripe too much, but they're pretty cool. Heading up south to Tahoe, go early and look wetter and wetter as we get deeper into the weekend. June gloom here in LA and San Diego and Santa Maria and Santa Barbara here in the coastal regions, especially down in the city of LA. But that's coming with isolated showers. We may have some near Boston, Palmdale, Vegas, because of that colder low coming on in. And look what it's the temperatures, keeps us very chilly. Santa Maria at 67, Salinas 66. We'll have 99. These are actually lower temperatures, and 65, that's in LA with a 30% chance of rain on Sunday after that cold winter that you had. More thunderstorm likely here in the Denver metro again today. Fizzles tonight. We'll do it again tomorrow. Do you think it'll happen Sunday? Yeah, probably. It will. There it comes again on Sunday. It's a pattern that's just a wash, repeat. 25 corridor. We're going to see rising rain chances by Sunday. Gets you down to 60 for highs. That's 10 to 15 degrees below average, with flooding chance in the front range of the Rockies. Head up to Aspen. Again, do your hikes early. In the afternoon, daily thunderstorms in the southwest. Phoenix, the big story is Phoenix not hitting 100. Crazy weather across the southwest. So, where going in the minute, we'll let you know, and you can always get the top stories at TurnipTV.com.
You know what it's like when plastic psoriasis makes you hide your skin under you and 92. You know what it's like with treatments and troubles. You know what it's like. Does he seek a remedy? Your prescription is once daily, steroid-free. You know you can just talk to your doctor, right? Oh. Pentaron 1% is a prescription topical treatment for psoriasis. In the next 2 weeks, you'll wake up, drop off, work, plan. Switch it up. Shop, cook, breathe. You'll make it settled. You'll do yourself, and so will she. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly. Neither should payday. It's money at the speed of you. Earn in.
How do you stuff Reese's butter, pretzels, caramel, peanuts, and chocolate into Reese's tasting 5? Wait a minute. Continue. Tired of being up coming. Someone tell me how we do it? Reese's.
Her designer gave up a piece of clay and put his art. Right up there. At Nissan, you're different. They design cars that look like Ford. Gladiators. The future. No. Nissan knows what real looks like. Because they design it into every car they make.
It starts to loot.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
It's not gas. Don't worry. It's like a can of something. We'll say olives.
Okay. We'll use this for. That's a really good way how to describe it, though. One of the cities, though, that's starting to see what we saw the first time in a couple of days.
Good air quality. Finally returning to New York.
Well, that's her air quality. Yeah, there is a look at a New York City at EarthCam as we continue to track a little bit better air quality with this, and you can see a few of those clouds out there. The air quality index in general, we are seeing, you can see New York good, still moderate and sensitive in some spots with this. So you want to just know, you still see a little bit of impacts, but we're starting to see some improvements in the Northeast. So we are seeing Raleigh, North Carolina. You have the worst air quality right now at 127, but in comparison, we were in the 400s in portions of the Northeast earlier, which was dangerous for everyone. Now we're really talking about those with any type of respiratory conditions, if you have lung issues, if you have asthma, and we can see again good is a little moderate, just that risk for some, and then you see unhealthy sensitive groups, that's where you have those respiratory conditions with this. Still seeing that smoke come down, so even if it's not this thick, dense smoke, still going to see some of those moderate to dense impacts. So still we'll see some impacts from this as those winds. The winds are what carries the wildfire smoke. So we've got that northerly flow going to the south, and that's why we've been seeing these wind, even that easterly flow, those winds out of the west to the east. And so once again, see those are westerly flow, I should say, but once again, we're going to see those winds continuing to bring some of that smoke. As we take a look at your forecast, we are seeing again some of those showers continue to develop around that area of low pressure. That's also been helping with some of that air quality with this. So rain, a little bit of rain, a little bit of improvement, a little bit of everything. So that's some good news. Right now, take it to San Angelo, Texas, where things are nice and clear.
Yeah, nice and clear for now, Jackie, but things look very busy through the course of late today, mostly through tonight and the next couple of leading edge severe thunderstorms. You kind of get those brown on the horizon right there. We have had some smoke and haze noted here in the Central Plains. Probably a combo of what's happening in Quebec and also in British Columbia. Canada is just battling so many of the fires and many seats in the U.S. certainly the effects of seeing the smoke. Okay, now turning from smoke to the weather. There's San Angelo, Abilene, Wichita Falls, OKC, and just east of Denver, Pueblo today. Severe thunderstorms are possible. Wind and hail threat, not widespread, but becoming widespread tomorrow. Tomorrow's where we have a higher chance of severe weather. Northeastern Texas, over to Shreveport, Texarkana, and including the whole metros of Dallas and Fort Worth. Damaging wind gusts, large hailstones, isolated tornadoes seem to be all in the mix. Some of the hail could get 2 inches or larger, and we could also get those winds in excess of 60 to 70 miles per hour. Here's later this evening. Thunderstorms lined up on the Kansas border, West Texas. This is the beginning. I want you to know that complex to the north, toward the top, toward Colorado. That is likely be the complex that holds together tonight. And that'll move into Dodge and Garden City. It'll move into Gunman. It'll move into Elk City. It'll move into Oklahoma City by daybreak tomorrow. There's a good chance that that complex will hold together as it moves over to Ada, McAllister, Texarkana, Fort Smith, and Shreveport. So keep your eye on that if you're in Louisiana, but then keep your eye here to Dallas. Watch as it firms back to the west. Then another line of thunderstorms forming, and those will be your big hail producers in Dallas-Fort Worth. I'd say anytime around 1 or 2 o'clock local time. Then that's the complex that tries to go down toward Houston. So it could be a 1-2 punch for some of tomorrow. And I don't want you to get caught off guard with the first punch thinking that that'll be it. In terms of rainfall, 1 to 3 inches possible. That's why there is a slight risk of excessive rainfall, especially for tomorrow in that same region that has that elevated severe weather chance. And these temperatures are supportive of severe weather because lows in the 70s at night means that it's 100 degrees. That's the fuel for the thunderstorms, and it'll be this evening now. You see a 40% chance of storm. It can go a lot beyond the icon percentage. Whether it be severe weather or